In today's video, I am going to be breaking down Jalen Brunson and his footwork that he uses that I would classify as elite. There's different things that he does that allows him to be able to score on pretty much anybody on the court. He's able to use his footwork very, very good in the mid-range and also in the post, even though he is a guard. So let's get down and let's check out Jalen Brunson and the footwork that he uses to be able to score so easily. Okay, so in this first clip, he comes up against a double team right here. When he comes up to that double team, so many younger players will freak out, they'll lose the ball, they'll get stressed. Watch what Jalen Brunson does right here. He just takes a quick hesitation backwards, which loses one of those players on that double team. Any team that tries to ice a screen, as we just see, or ice or blitz a screen as we've seen right here, they're not going to stay on you as a double team, because now with you reversing out of that double team, you now have passing angles and there's going to be one man open because there's two guys on you. So they're going to be leaving you. That's going to be leaving you with only one defender yet again. When this happens, you need to attack that man. Here we do a quick, or Jalen Brunson does a quick killer crossover. He does another crossover right here, and now he's going downhill towards the middle of the key. In the playoffs or in the regular season, it doesn't necessarily matter, but more so in the playoffs, this area right here is extremely deadly for the defense. This is because you're going to be able to draw a lot of attention getting there. It's an easy shot, and by getting that ball into that high post, you have so many different options. So with him attacking right here, he takes his last dribble right here. He collects the ball on both feet. I would like to show you that once more right here. Watch when he gathers that ball right here. He gathers on both feet. This gives him so many options that it's absolutely crazy, because now he can turn back this way, go for a shot. He can do a quick shimmy with the shoulder, turn back this way and take a shot. He can do a shot fake, step through on this side. He's got so many options coming off of this right here. He turns back around in this clip and he pulls for that shot. But again, he has so many different options in this spot. And yes, this shot did drop, that it's absolutely crazy. And this is something that every single player needs to add to their game. Again, they slightly blitz here, but this man drops off just so that they can close off any attack lanes coming off of that supposed screen. At this time, he's sizing up his man. He's dribbling this way, but he does a quick turn this way. This is because his defender was starting to relax. He's able to get to that rim quite easily coming off of this crossover, and then he's able to then finally attack that rim. Off of this sidestep, he goes for a quick shot fake, which gets his man into that air. When his man gets into the air, he's able to do a quick step through, and then he's able to pass the ball off to his teammate. He could have scored as well if there wasn't other defenders around him. Doing quick side steps, as we see right here, he gathered in the air, both feet on the ground. He could have used either foot as a pivot foot, and then by going for that shot fake, he's able to then go for the step through on the opposite side. Collecting that ball on 2 feet is so important to Jalen Brunson, and if you can add these 2-foot stops to your game, you are going to be expanding your game like crazy. Your ability to get through defenders is going to be next level, and while he did pass it off because he had 3 defenders around him, he would have still been able to score if this man was with his guy, if this guy didn't drop off his guy. If it was just one-on-one, Jalen Brunson would have been able to score extremely easily right here. But because he was able to read that he had so many defenders around him, he was able to pass that ball off to his teammate. Here's a fantastic step through right here. When he's attacking, again, collects on both feet once again. I can't stress this enough. His ability to go off of 2 feet is special. He gets his man straight up, which is extremely hard to guard if he wants to do, or guard a player who's going to do a step through, especially with the height difference as we do see. And because he was able to get that, he was able to step through, reach out. This is the type of layup that so many players don't practice because their coaches always say overhand, overhand, overhand. Well, you're only going to hit take maybe 2%, maybe 3% of your layups overhand. The rest of your layups are going to be these scoop shots where your hand is underneath that ball. So while you do need to practice those overhand layups, these are what you need to practice more. And this step through was able to be made as well. Coming off of this screen, being able to put defenders in jail. So once your man goes over top of that screen and he's behind you, if you don't feel confident attacking this man, you can put your man in jail, which is meaning that you're cutting him off and he's going to be riding your back. The man who set that screen, he's going to have his defender return back to him eventually, and then that's exactly the time where Jalen Brunson is able to score. He makes a little bit of body contact right there. He was able to go for that fake spin, and he was able to score. Being able to make contact first with the defender creates separation. If the defender makes contact with you first, you will be at the disadvantage. That's why Jalen Brunson slightly leans in right here, just so that he can create that gap right there. As you just seen, that fake spin does get him down onto his heels just a little bit more as well, on top of that contact that he made with him. And then when he turns back around, because he's turning back around towards his right side, he's a left-handed player. That means his left side is going to be automatically in line with the basket, so it's going to be an even more accurate shot because he's left-handed going towards his right side. By adding different 2-foot finishes to your game is going to expand your scoring by so much. I hope that this video has helped you become a better basketball player. If it has, hit that like button, subscribe. Make sure to go check out my shooting workout that is down in the description below, and I will see you guys again in my next video.